right, girls. Well, we rehearsed.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box. To the left, in the closet. That's my stuff, yes. If I bought it, say, don't touch.
Girl, we sound mad good.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode of Everything Lelona, where we talk about everything and anything, child. Now, if you are new here, welcome, baby. I really hope that you'll enjoy this video and that will make you hit the subscribe button somewhere over here. And if you are a regular subscriber, again, say wow, what's good, what's up, what is future. I really hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself. Okay? So we are back with a story time, and this story time, guys. This story time, this is on judges, so you guys are gonna judge me, and that's completely fine because I'm used to it, okay? I am so used to you guys judging me. So, this story time is about someone that I have actually mentioned before. Two people who I've mentioned before are in the story time, right? So, I am not going to tag any video or link any video down below for you to go and reference, and but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you, okay? You don't have to watch those videos for you to understand this story time because it's a story time all on its own, okay? Sharp. Now, this story time is a story time about whether or not did we have an orgy? Was it an orgy that we had? Was it an orgy? Was it group sex? Like, what was that? But before we go any further, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. You comment down below, you like this video, you share the video you do the most, and make sure you grab yourself something to drink. I have myself here a mug of wine. We are drinking wine as usual. So, clink clink, and let's get into the video. So the first character in the story that I want to remind you of, remember the old guy who introduced me to his side nigga, him, right? Yes. So this guy and I weren't dating. We were like seeing each other. We weren't dating. I wasn't his boyfriend, he wasn't mine. We weren't exclusive to each other or with each other. So he did what he did, I did what I did. You understand? That's the first character. And then the second character, remember when I said a friend of mine who's like a bishop, who's like a bishop, had opened a WhatsApp group, and he had like put all of his contacts, and that's where I met Pastor B, the one that I was dating, right? Yes, those two characters. So we'll name the old guy that I was seeing, we'll name him Terra. Let's name him Terra, him. And then the guy that is my friend who had opened a WhatsApp group, who was the bishop, we'll name him Luando, sharp. So this happened like a while ago. I think I had moved to Joburg at the time. I'd left Pretoria, but Utera still lived in Pretoria. So I was seeing him. I would go to Pretoria for me to see him, or he would come here to see me. You understand? So we were seeing each other. We weren't dating, we weren't in a relationship. He was just an old man who I was seeing and was giving me money. So he was essentially my sugar daddy. Because I know that whenever I saw him, I would come back with stacks. Maybe sometimes it involved some sex here and there. Sometimes it didn't. You understand? He just gave me the money from the goodness of his heart. You understand? Exactly, baby. Exactly, baby. Exactly. So, this weekend, I had gone to see Utera in Pretoria. As usual, he's like, no, come see me for the weekend, pack a weekend bag. You're going to be with me for the weekend. And then on Monday, you are leaving and going back to Joburg. You understand? Because I'm working, so Monday, from Pretoria and go back to Joburg. So, whenever I would go see him, I would pack a weekend bag. Yeah, bro? Sharp. Nyanike, as per usual, I go to Pretoria, Dilende Pretoria, and Umfana is like doing the most. Whenever I would go visit him, he would do the most. He would make sure that I've got my liquor, I have got my weed, I've got everything basically I'm going to need to make my stay comfortable. You understand? Sharp. So I go to Pretoria and I spend the night, which was the Friday, with him. Now, Ati Kumubana, tomorrow, which is Saturday, we are going to Soweto because Utera was a priest, yabo. So he wore as a robe, zabafundis. So he wore those dresses or robes rather. He wore those robes as the archbishop, yabo. So there's a guy that designs those things who lives in Soweto. And this guy is also like a bishop, priest type of person, yabo. And I did not have a problem with that because if it's an errand that he needs to run, I'm going to help him. I'm going to go with him. I'm not going to stay in him chicken there. You understand? So, fine. We go to Soweto the following Saturday. We wake up in the morning, we prepare, and we go to Soweto. We get to Soweto, and this guy, Gabus, must have sent us GPS, or not GPS, child. He sent us his location and we followed the location because none of us were familiar with Soweto as there's Soweto. So we drive and get to Soweto and we get to this guy's place. Now, when we get to this guy's place, I don't know him. You understand? So to me at this point, he's still this guy. Yeah, boy? We get to this guy's place and when we get there, and introduce Utera bana. Lelona, this is Luando, this is Lelona. Yabo, kungathiwa uLwando uyintoni, uLelona uyintoni kum. Thwe Lelona, Luando, Lelona. Luando is this light-skinned man. He's quite short. Like when I say short, remember guys, I'm very short, ne? So for me, a lot of people are like taller than me. But Luando was like more or less my height or just a bit taller than me, like literally centimeters taller than me, like this. Yeah, boy. So light-skinned, connecting beard, very good looking. Those who know. I'm not gonna say where you guys will know him from, but those who know. Guys, and the reason why I'm saying those who know. If you are on my WhatsApp, you know, bitch. You know this. Yeah, well, so sharp. Introduce Luando takes measurements Tera, they discuss what they want. Tera discusses with Luando what he wants. Luando, don't you want anything to drink? I'm like, what's on offer? Actually, I'm like bev, so bev, alcoholic beverage, and I'm like, because he's a bishop, so I'm like, only alcoholic beverages at your place. Now, Utera and I have spoken about this guy on our way there. So he's told me that Ulwando is also into guys. So he's a man of God who's also into guys, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay? So I already know he's a gay man. You understand? But now when I was sitting with him and like talking, because we're drinking, they've done what we came here to do. They've taken measurements and now we're just chilling. So Utera is talking to Ulwando and I'm just watching TV and I'm chipping into the conversation here and there. But I have conversation to have. Whatever that they were talking about, it's not my conversation to have. But I noticed that Utera is really inquisitive about Luando. He's like asking him a lot of questions, some personal, some about religion. So when do you carry this stick? Why do you wear this ring? Type of thing. So he's like really interested and he's asking him a lot of questions. And I don't mind. I don't mind. Guys, now Ulwando and I did talk here and there, and he told me I don't know what we were talking about, but I think it was something about Instagram. And then he's like, no, follow me on Instagram. So I follow him on Instagram and he follows me back. Like no one says anything about that after we like follow each other on social media. Finally, and we head back to Pretoria with Utera. No conversations about Luando, nothing. Yabo? Sharp. Okay, ipheli weekend, I come back to Joburg. I think a week or 2 weeks later, Mutera is like, come to Pretoria. Again, I pack a bag and I go to Pretoria. Now, it's been, say, 2 weeks since I met Luando. Luando never said anything. We haven't really engaged on social media. I've seen his posts, he's seen mine. He's liked mine, but we haven't really engaged. He hasn't sent me any DM. I haven't commented on anything yake. I haven't sent him a DM. No interaction whatsoever except for like liking a few pictures here and there. Sharp. Now I head back to Pretoria 2 weeks later and nyani ke again aprovide udedi enze ngohlobo akufuneka enze ngalo. Okay? Indoda funeka iprovide. Alright? Provide ke nyani andithekele ibev yamu. Food is there, my liquor is there, my weed is there, and I'm comfortable. Now, Ati Ukubana, he has to go back to Luando's place tomorrow again, which is the Saturday. He has to go back to Luando to fetch izinto zakhe. Yabo? So the things that Luando was designing and making for him, he is done with those things. And the following day, we need to go and pick those things up. Yabo? Sharp. Athi kum, but kuzawufuna siqale eJozi ngaphakathi. We need to go to Joburg to pick up a friend of his. This is a friend that he knows from Cape Town, because as you know from the story that I shared before about him, he is originally from Cape Town. So he says this is a guy that he knows from Cape Town and the guy lives in Joburg, so he wants to see this guy. So we're gonna pick this guy up and we're gonna go with him to Soweto. Sharp. We drive in the morning and we go to Joburg. We get to Joburg and we pick this guy up. Now, when we pick this guy up, remember, Ukuba Terra is well in his 50s. I'm like 23, 24 at the time. So, Utera and I would never be friends under normal circumstance. Like, unshabi 20 years plus. So, we would never be friends under normal circumstances. So, when we get to this guy, I realize that this guy is like my age, and I'm thinking, why is Terra friends with a guy my age? It's certainly not giving friends, it's giving it's giving there's something that we do. We cannot, guys, I don't care who you are, maybe friends from work because we work with like abantu abadala. We work with like 21-year-olds and we're like friends with 21-year-olds emsebenzini. But in this case, it was not the point. It's not his colleague, it's not someone that he works with, it's someone that he knows from Cape Town. So obviously to me it's giving Yabo? Sharp. We pick up this guy, we're gonna give him the name Peter. Peter is very muscular. Peter gam like ufiti Peter mkhulu mde, and he's like light-skinned, bald, una goatee, doesn't have a lot of facial hair, but is quite good looking as well. Yabo? He's quite good looking, but at the time, because I don't do guys my age, I didn't look at him and go like, yabo? I didn't go, sakbaweli, because also I'm thinking, no, we like the fuck. So Peter gets into the car and we drive to Soweto. We get to Soweto, he fits isn't like a Luando. Luando is very welcoming when we get to his place. It's very welcoming. He hugs me. He's like, look at you, how are you? Yabo? We like catch up because now we know each other. Yabo? We've seen each other's content. We've like, yabo? But we don't really know each other. But you're a familiar face. You're a familiar somebody. I know you, you know me, type of thing. And then offers us a bev, we sit to drink, afitishe utera, fitishe zamlingana izinto, and we're like, okay, sharp. We got there quite early in the morning, like mama 10ish, yabo? Kuhlalwe ke Ulwando enza ukutya, we sit, we eat, we like talk, we all get to know each other. We like really talking, watching TV. Like it's nothing deep. We are just within chats and within conversation. Sharp. Now, later on, let's say now it's like around 1, 2. Utera is like, I Tina Sizawamba, don. Abuza uLwando, what are you guys gonna do when you get to Pretoria? To Tera, no way too, there's nothing much to do. We'll probably just chill and continue drinking. Like, we'll just have a lovely evening indoors. Nothing much. Athi lo mfana bana ufuna uhamba nathi. Yabo? Athi ufuna uhamba nathi. Ngabikho nto ke ayi kuthiwa nyani ke pakisha ibag, because remember ngumfundisi naye, so on Sunday ufuneka ecaweni, so pakisha ibag, and then in the morning uTera uzawuvuka akuzise ecaweni. No, so pack a bag, man, let's go to Pretoria. Packs a bag, and he packs a bag, and then we all go to Pretoria. Sifike Pretoria, sihlale kwa Tera ke, we get more booze, we get like everything that's gonna make us comfortable. So abachayayo, they get their ciggies, abaselayo, we get alcohol, weed is there, akhonto ingekhoyo, izaba boys 19. Yabo? Yanke sihlale, mhlawumbi now it's like around 4 siyasela. Now, within as conversations that we are having, you know how umtu gets really comfortable when they are at their place, and they get really comfortable when they are drinking. That was Utera. Utera really went in with questions kuLwando, right? Wanting to know about his love life, wanting to know about his sex life. When last did he have sex? Was he bottoming? Was he topping? Did he come? Like, he was really going in, and I was like, Uteni, now we are like, do you want this guy? But I wasn't asking those questions, but it was just something I was observing, and it was just so weird because I am umtu, like, as much as you and I aren't exclusive, yet we are not like that. We don't go wrong like that. Like, a friend of mine has been at Tera's place, and Tera never tried to make moves at my friend because we don't do that. You understand? If I am with you, I am with you. And that's how it is. So we are not together, but we are together. Yabo? But I see him like trying to make moves at uLwando. And uLwando is also like entertaining it, but not really. But now with that happening between the two of them, Peter now ingathi uzama naba uyabona mosibone ngathi aba bayaflirta, so let's flirt as well. And I'm like, wena futhi like the fuck, you're not my type, umdana, and bod. But now the night progresses. Like man, guys, we've been drinking all day. We've been like smoking literally the whole day. So we are really tipsy, not a little bit tipsy, really tipsy. One thing about me, I really one thing about me, but I'm gonna get really tipsy, and I am going to get brave with my choices when I'm tipsy, and I'm gonna, like, I won't have any hindrances to things that I am willing to do when I've had a lot to drink, right? Sharp. I'm gonna do what I wanna do, essentially. Sharp. Now ixesha masithi now kungo-10 ebusuku, 10ish ebusuku, let's say 9 for good measure. Kungo-9 past 8 to 9, yabo? Kumnyama. So we are snulile. Remember, Utera is quite the lightweight when it comes to liquor, and especially when he's drinking spirits. So he's very lightweight, yabo? At uLwando, I brought a board game, and this board game is called Monogamy. I don't know if I've told this story before, but did I? No, I've never told the story before. But what I did is I mentioned this board game thing in a video I did with Ulerato, I think. But I never told the actual story. Atike Lumfana, Kuban, Kamalak. I forgot his name. uLwando. uLwando, I brought this board game, and this board game is called Monogamy, and it's very sexual. So it's like a sex game. You play this game with your partner, but C4. So we are going to improvise this game. Yeah, bo? And he's like, who's up to play this game? Dit, Atu Ter, Atu Peter. So all of us were in and we wanted to play this game. Now, the rule is that no one is going to say no because it's a game, it's like Monopoly, but also truth or dare type of thing, or Monopoly on a dares. I dare you to kiss someone's cheek. I dare you to touch his dick. I dare you to strip naked, or something like that, yabo. Or have you ever done this? But all of the things that they dare you to do and all of the questions they ask you to do are very, very sexual. Okay, so we like, yes, let's play this game. Ha! Wayoyilanda ulwando la game. Wayivula wasichazela rules. Well, this is how it goes, and all of us were on board. Okay? Sharp. See the game. First round, they apparently first round was like very easy, very light things. Kiss him on the cheek, kiss him on the let him smell your palm, let him kiss your palm, like very cute things, yeah, mom. And then there's like 3 or 4 or 5 rounds, but each round gets more and more and more and more and more intense. Guys, I want you to remember, I've not flirted with any of these 2 guys. The only person that I have anything sexual with is Utera, right? Sharp. Dlale game, sidlale game, sidlale game, sidlale game, sidlale. Round 1, and we're like, oh, yeah, bro, we did that. Let's go to round 2. Round 2, Nyanke gets a little bit more intense than round 1. Nyanke says, baby, we are doing it. Round 3 gets more intense. Now we are getting to things where kiss him, yeah, bro. Tongue. Hey, it's getting serious and it's getting deep. And I'm like, you know what? We are now getting to the crux of things. Getting to the crux of things, and we are getting deep and deep and deep now. Shit. We get to a round 80. All of you take off your clothes. I think at this point, I was wearing a vest and some shorts to take off. Everyone take off your clothes. And now we're like, wait, doesn't take off your clothes, does that include underwear? We're like, and then all of us are like, no, should we? Underwear. We're like, everything. It said clothes, it didn't specify. Guti, take off all of your clothes but leave your underwear on. We're like, it said take off all your clothes and underwear is part of clothing, so take off everything. Guys, I am not someone who is like comfortable to like just take off my clothes in front of strangers, because these 2 men to me are strangers. Even Lana Yellow, I'm not comfortable to like take off my clothes in front of him and just sit and look at each other's naked bodies. Sakulula. Hey, now obviously we're now sizing each other up. Yeah, bo? We're like now sizing each other up. And now, oh, big dick. Oh, big bum. Yeah, bo? And I'm looking at Ulando and I'm thinking, oh my God, for a short man, you've got quite the schlong. Okay? I'm like, okay, that's what you're working with, and you know what? I'm not mad at it. But again, because in guys, I'm getting H word. All of us now, I'm like, okay, he's getting hard. We like all are now hard in this room, and we're playing this game. Idlalwe game. I remember one question. Eyati Kutera. And whenever man questions against Zinto, I'm like, he's very enthusiastic about doing things. When Yati Magapuzu Peter, he was very enthusiastic about kissing Peter. And I'm like, bro, you're doing too much. Like, team too much, okay? Calm down. And like, I'm flabbergasted. Now I'm like, now why are you so excited about doing all of these things? Dikhona, like why? Why? Yabo? Hey, ndiyeke. Kwaba khona question 8. Kuthera to Ulwando, because they were sitting opposite each other. Yet a question, Thera rim Ulwando eat his ass.
That means I'll eat your asshole.
Wapakama Uthera, like wanting to eat Lwando's ass, and Lwando's like, hi, what guys, hi, geke. At this point in time, Peter has sucked my dick, and Uthera has kissed and sucked Peter's dick, and I think Ulwando and I have kissed, and like kuninzi ngushu intersections ethile.
Welcome to the ghetto.
But now Ulwando and I, the only thing that we have done at this point was kiss. And when the cards said we must kiss, we really went for it. We like really got into like the kissing, okay? We like really committed and we kissed. And I was like, that was actually really good, yeah, bro. And I don't want to lie, I did picture like him on top of me and us doing stuff when we were kissing, but yeah, obviously that wasn't what the cards were saying we must do. So now a question ide iti Thera eat Lwando's booty. At Ulwando soze I think at this point he's like, listen, I've done a lot, but I'm not gonna let this old man eat my booty. Yeah, bro. He's like, if the question was to Ulelon, meaning he was dead to eat my booty, then he would do it. Yeah, bro. And to Peter, then do it. Abuze, do you want to? I look at Uthera, but in my head I'm like, Jani sweetie, when you were so enthusiastic to get it done, when it was said to you, let Lwando do it to me. Let Lwando do it to me. Let him eat my booty.
Jessica, we're alive.
So I got on my force and ndajonga emva that eat. Man's ate that booty like it was groceries, child. Like, you know, to a point where I moaned. I moaned because he was eating that booty, okay? Now, after that was done, we were like, guys, we are getting really gay. We are all getting carried away, and the intention for this game was not for us to fuck. So let's stop. Masiyekeni. All of us have hard ons at this point. Remember, some have sucked each other off here. Some have eaten have gotten their booties eaten. So we are all H-word at this point. But you know what? Let's stop it for the sake of isidima sethu. Umntu ngamnye for the sake of isidima sakho sweetie, like masiyekeni. Now, Thera lives in a 2-bedroom, right? We continued drinking. We all got dressed. We continued drinking. Thera passed out. Thera passed out in the lounge. Peter went into the 2nd bedroom, and then ndavusa Thera ndamsa erumini yakhe. And then continue with Ulwando. Lwando and I continued drinking because I think both of us, we would drink. Like, don't judge me. What about me? I will drink, okay? And sometimes I do pass out, but I will drink. And I could be the last man standing, okay? We drank no Lwando. I'm sure till like past 1, we were drinking. We drank. Now, as we're drinking, we're obviously talking, and the conversation goes back to him and I kissing and him eating my booty. And I was like, you know what? You really turned me on. And I wouldn't mind you doing that again. And obviously, after that statement, he kissed me. He kissed me and we did it again, and we did what adults do. And I went back, ndalala next to Tara, Ulwando walala next to Peter. Ulwando was the first one to wake up. He literally woke up at like 6, and I think Ikawa yakhe starts at 10. So woke up very early. Utera, listen, I need to go, please take me. So Utera took Peter, left me sleeping. I didn't see Ulwando leave when they were leaving. I didn't see them leave. They left, and we have never spoken about what happened between the both of us. Even, okay, I'm lying when I say we, because he tried after that, like weeks later, he tried like asking me to come and visit him. And one thing about me, I will ghost. One thing about me, I will stall. One thing about me, I will make excuses, which is exactly what I did. I made a lot of like excuses because I knew that if I go back then I'll catch her. And I don't know, man. I don't know. But after that, we became really good friends to a point where he literally hooked me up with Pastor Bay, right? So, yeah, guys, that was the story. So, comment down below if that was a form of an orgy. I don't know. And if you enjoyed the video, please also comment down below, like the video, share the video. Super thanks. I really like that. And as you can see, we need the money because I am in the process of moving. So yeah, I've packed up literally my entire apartment and I am moving. This might be the last video that I shoot in this apartment. So it's quite a bitter sweet moment because I've lived here for close to 3 years. And yeah, I'm excited for the new journey. And yeah, guys, so wish me luck and send those super thanks as a housewarming gift tag. So if you like the video, again, do the most, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
So casually keep diving into